visions of future glory. He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord God will wipe away tears off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord hath spoken. Isaiah 25, verse 8. One of the magnificent expressions of God's compassion for his followers is his continuing revelation of his eternal purpose. In the darkest hours, the assurances of his guiding presence and the ultimate joy of seeing him face to face have kept the faithful singing on their deathbeds or when dying in the fires of persecution. The deep sense that God is the great forgiver in quotes, as well as the great sustainer, also in quotes, provides a peace beyond human understanding. Facing the darkest hours of the church's struggle with the powers of evil, those who trust in God will not fear, because when the blast of the terrible ones is as a storm against the wall, God will be to his church a refuge from the storm. God also is merciful to those who have not yet decided to commit themselves to be members of his loyal followers. Through inspired messages, he warns those unprepared to meet him in peace. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. The day of God's judgment against sinners is the day of final deliverance for his church. To us, who are standing on the very verge of their fulfillment, of what deep moment, what living interest are these delineations of the things to come, events for which, since our first parents turned their steps from Eden, God's children have watched and waited, longed and prayed. Let us by faith behold the blessed hereafter as pictured by the hand of God. In the world, we are so often surrounded with the worst of human sensuality and self-gratification. It becomes all the more important that we keep our eyes and ears filled with all that is pure, honest, and self-denying.